Hello friends, you are watching ISC Mathematics, and in this video we will learn chapter number 4, Linear Inequations, which is a chapter from Algebra ICSE Mathematics class 10. Before we move further, I would like to remind you that please, if not subscribed yet, like and subscribe my channel ISC Mathematics, share my videos, like my videos as well. Okay, now let us begin chapter number 4, linear inequalities. Okay, look at the title, linear inequations. Now, what are inequations? In order to understand what are inequations, let us discuss about the equations. What are equations? We know this term very well. Equations or an equation. What is an equation? So we know that equation is a statement of equality of two algebraic expressions. Okay, so an equation is a statement of equality of two algebraic expressions. Yes or no? This definition is known to us. We have been studying class 6 onwards. Yes or no? So equation is a statement of equality of two algebraic expressions. Now here we have to, okay, now again, what is a linear equation? Yes or no? Equation, we know what is an equation. Now what is a linear equation? So a linear equation is one in which the degree, what is the degree? That is the highest power of variable is 1. For example, we have ax plus b is equal to 0. Okay, this is the linear equation whose degree is 1. You can notice that the power of unknown or the power of variable is 1. Clear? So an equation whose degree is 1, that is the highest power of the variable is 1, is called a linear equation. Okay, now we have a linear equation. Okay, this is the linear equation in one variable. Clear? What is this? This is the linear equation in one variable. Similarly, we have ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. This is a linear equation in two variables. This is the standard equation of a linear equation. Yes or no? Standard equation. This equation represents the standard form of a line. Clear? So now you know very well what are linear equations. Okay, and now let us come to the word inequations. So similar to equation, as an equation is a statement of equality. It is a statement of equality of two algebraic expressions. Okay, here we will write in equation that an inequation is a statement of inequality of two algebraic expressions. Linear algebraic expressions here we will write, because here we are given that linear inequations. Clear? So let us mention that now. So that will be the definition of a linear inequation. Linear inequations, okay, a statement of inequality, not equality but inequality, a statement of inequality of two linear algebraic expressions in one variable okay, is called a linear inequation. Okay, we can see the examples. First example, 2x plus 4 is less than 8. Yes or no? Okay, you will notice that on both the sides of this inequality symbol, okay, less than, greater than, less than or equal to, greater than or equal to are called the inequality signs. Clear? So this is a linear inequation because on both the sides, on left hand side as well as on right hand side, you will find the two linear expressions. Yes or no? 2x plus 4 is a linear expression on the left side, while 8 is a linear expression on the right hand side. Okay, so this is one example. Similarly, other examples we can see. 5x plus 3 less than or equal to 2x plus 1 less than or equal to 4x minus 5. Okay, so this is again an example of linear inequations only. Okay, here we have, you will notice that three expressions are there connected by two inequality symbols. Clear? The method to solve this we will learn later in the chapter. Okay, so now we are well aware of what are linear inequations. A statement of inequality of two linear algebraic expressions in one variable is called a linear inequation. We have seen the example so far. Now let us see what is a replacement set or domain. Okay, now let us see what is a replacement set. Replacement set. Okay, replacement set is a set from which the values of the variable x are replaced in the given inequation. Okay, so a set from which the values of the variable x are replaced in the given inequation is called the replacement set. It is also called the domain. The replacement set is also called the domain. Yes or no? Okay. Or in other words, you can say that replacement set is a set from which the values of x which satisfy the given inequation are taken. Okay, so that is a bigger set. Okay, remember that replacement set is always given to us. Okay, so replacement set is always given to us. If you are told to solve any inequality, replacement set or the domain will always be given. Yes or no? Okay, so now you are well aware of replacement set. Okay, let us try to understand with the help of example. For example, we are given this inequality x belongs to n. Yes or no? So this is the inequation, and look at the value of x to be taken, values of x are to be taken from n. N is a set of natural numbers. So in this case, n will be our replacement set or n will be our domain. Clear? Yes or no? So n is either called a replacement set or it is called the domain, because values of x are always selected from n only. Yes or no? Okay, so this is replacement set. Okay, in this particular examples, the replacement set is n, set of natural numbers. Now let us see what is the solution set. Okay, solution set. It is a set of all the values of x which satisfy the given inequation. A set containing all the possible values of x which satisfy the given inequation. Yes or no? Because we are here studying linear inequality, so we will have to deal with the inequations. Okay, clear? So a set containing all the possible values of x which satisfy the given inequation is called the solution set. Now solution set is always a subset of replacement set, remember, because it always belongs to a replacement set or domain. Clear? So you can note down over here that solution set is a subset of a replacement set, or in simple words, solution set belongs to replacement set. Clear? So now for example, suppose we have 3x plus 5 less than or equal to 50. This is an inequation, okay, for x belongs to n. Clear? So obviously our replacement set in this case is n, set of integers. So now let us simplify this inequation to find the value of x. Okay, solving whether it is equation or inequation is to find the value of the unknown variable which is included in the given inequation or equation. Clear? So here x, we have to find the value of x, and a set containing all the possible values of x will be our solution set. So let us simplify 3x. I will transpose this 5 on the other side. Therefore 3x is less than or equal to 45. Dividing by 3, you will get 15. Okay, and now if you want to write the solution set, so solution set, values of x are to be selected from n, set of natural numbers. So what values will come? 1 to 15. Yes or no? So 1, 2, 3, and the last value will be 15. So all these values satisfy the given inequation. Therefore these are called the solutions, all the possible solutions for a given inequation. Clear? So I hope you are clear with what is a replacement set and what is a solution set. Okay, now some rules. In order to solve the inequalities, we will try to remember. I am writing down all those points on the board. Okay, so points to remember. Okay, point number 1. If you add any positive or negative number, positive or negative real number on both the sides of a given inequation, yes or no, or in simpler words we can say if we add or subtract any number, yes or no, on both the sides or from both the sides of a given inequation, the inequality will not change. Okay, or addition subtraction will write down in separate points. So if we add any positive real number, or no need to write positive, even any real number we will write down, any real number, it may be positive or negative, it doesn't matter. Okay, if we add any real number on both sides of an inequation, the inequality does not change. The inequality does not change. For example, 2x minus 1 is less than 5. Okay, so adding 1 on both the sides, if we add 1 on both sides, okay, so 2x minus 1 plus 1 less than 5 plus 1, yes or no, what we have done over here, we have added 1 on both the sides, clear? So you will notice that there is no change which takes place in the given inequality remains the same, that is less than remains less than only, it does not become greater than, yes or no? So inequality will not change if you add any real number on both the sides of a given inequation, clear? Okay, so this is point number 1. Now point number 2. Okay, now from add, okay, if you are adding a negative number, so that we can understand that if you subtract, okay, subtraction is also addition only. Okay, a minus b can be written as a plus minus b. So adding a negative number means subtracting that number from the given expression or number, yes or no? So from this point we can understand that if any number is subtracted from both the sides in a given inequation, again the inequation will not change. So adding or subtracting any number does not make any change in the inequality, you remember this, clear? Okay, now multiplying. So if we multiply any real number, and now I will mention here any positive. Okay, let me write down this statement once again. Okay, if we multiply or divide any positive real number on both the sides of an in equation the inequality does not change. Okay, so inequality does not change if we multiply by any positive real number, or even if we divide by any positive real number both the sides of a given inequality. Clear? So no change of sign, provided that the number by which you are multiplying or dividing is a positive number. So remember that this is important point, positive real number. Okay, now next number 3, this was point number 2, now number 3. If we okay, so if we multiply or divide both sides of given in equation by a negative number, the inequality changes. Yes or no? The inequality changes. Okay, so suppose you are multiplying both the sides by any negative number and the inequality is less than, then it will become greater than. Let us see, try to understand with the help of example. Okay, example, suppose we are given 2x plus 3 or minus 2x plus 3 is less than 4. Okay, so if we multiply both the sides by minus 1, multiply both sides by minus 1, so minus minus plus 2x minus 3, now this sign becomes greater than. Yes or no? Inequality changes and over here minus 4. So this is the new inequality form. Okay, so if you are multiplying or dividing both the sides of an equation by a negative number, remember that the inequality changes. Clear? So I hope you have understood the 3 points. Let us recall all the 3 points. Point number 1, adding or subtracting any real number on both the sides will not make any changes in the inequality. Number 2, if you multiply both the sides of any inequality by positive real number, non-zero positive real number, inequality does not change. And number 3, if you are multiplying both the sides by a negative number, then the inequality, multiplying or dividing both the sides, okay, by a negative number, then the inequality changes. Clear? So I hope you have understood all the topics explained so far. Yes or no? Graphs also will come. Okay, inequalities we have to solve and the solutions are to be represented on the graph, but those things we will try to understand while solving the example. So let us start the exercise now. Okay, exercise 4. There is only one exercise in this chapter. Question number 1, solve each of the inequalities, okay, and represent the solution set on the number line. So question number 1 is 2x minus 7 is less than 4, x belongs to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, now we know that the set which is given to us is a replacement set. Yes or no? Okay, the inequality is this. We will solve the inequality. We know that solving inequality is the finding all the possible values of x which will satisfy this inequation. So let us start solving. Okay, now certain points to remember while solving. Okay, we have to solve this inequation, means we have to find the value of x. Okay, so in order to find the value of x, what we will do, we will make x the single. Yes or no? So we will remove all the other terms which are connected to x. Yes or no? By carrying on operations like addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. Yes or no? So one by one we will remove the points. First we will remove the terms which are connected by plus or minus symbol. For example minus 7. Yes or no? Remember always that remove the terms first which are connected by plus or minus symbols, okay, and then the other terms which are in multiplication or in division. Okay, so we have minus 7 over here. So if you want to remove minus 7, what you will do, you will take the opposite operation, you will add plus 7. So minus 7 plus 7 becomes 0. Now whatever you are adding, we will add on both the sides. Clear? So we will add 7 on both the sides. So look at this step, 2x minus 7. Now I am adding plus 7. So I will add 7 on both the sides, and in the bracket I will write down the reason. Since adding 7 on both sides, generally while solving the equations we are directly transposing, but here we will avoid such steps. Okay, rather than transposing these numbers, we will write in this way only. Okay, adding or subtracting a particular number on both the sides, multiplying or dividing a particular number on both the sides, like this. Clear? So here now minus 7 plus 7 will be eliminated. So we are left with 2x less than 7 plus 4, 11. Clear? So now minus 7 we have removed. Now what is left with x? 2. Clear? So we have to remove 2. Now we know that 2 is in multiplication with x. So the opposite operation of multiplication is division. So what we will do, we will divide both the sides by 2. So let us divide by 2. So 2x upon 2, that is x, less than 11 upon 2. Since dividing both sides by 2. Clear? So now we have got the simplified inequality. X is less than 11 by 2, that is x is less than 5 and half. Okay, now we are given the replacement set, and the value of solution set will be a subset of this set. So we will find the values of x which satisfy this inequality from the given set. Okay, so you will notice that x is less than 5.5. So which are the values less than 5.5? Obviously 1 to 5. Clear? So this is our solution. Solution set 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Clear? Good. Now let us solve the next question. Second question. Okay, one more thing is left. We have to express this on the number line. So now let me teach you how to express on the number line. Okay, we will draw number line, and we will put, since these are the integers, so we can represent integers on a number line. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, minus 1, minus 2. Clear? Okay, now we have to represent these 5 numbers 1 2 3 4 5. So we will represent like this. We will darken the points representing the numbers. Okay, so this is the representation of these numbers on the number line. Clear? So if the solution set belongs to n set of natural numbers or integers or whole numbers, you can represent the solution set on the number line in this way by just darkening the points representing the particular numbers. Clear? Okay, so now second one. Okay, 2x minus 3 is greater than 3. X belongs to 1 2 3 4 5 6. 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, let us solve once again. In order to remove minus 3, we will add 3 on both the sides. So 2x minus 3 plus 3. Okay, adding 3 on both sides. Therefore 2x is greater than 6. Now in order to find x, we will divide both the sides by 2. So x is greater than 6 by 2. Therefore x is greater than 3. Dividing both sides by 2. Clear? Okay, now let us find out the solution set from the given replacement set. Okay, x greater than 3. So take all the numbers which are greater than 3. Which are those numbers? Obviously 4, 5 and 6. So our solution set contains 3 numbers 4, 5 and 6 on the number line. Now let us represent these numbers 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so we have only 4, 5, 6 are there in the solution set, so we will darken these 3 points. The representation is done. Clear? Okay, third one is 9 is less than or equal to 1 minus 2x. X belongs to minus 3, minus 4, minus 5, minus 6, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5 and minus 6. Okay, this is the inequality. Now we have to make x the single. That is the fundamental rule. Okay, so over here what we will do, we will remove this 1 first of all. So in order to remove 1, what we will do, we will add minus 1 on both the sides. Yes or no? So 9 minus 1. Okay, adding minus 1 on both sides. Okay, so 9 minus 1 is 8 is less than or equal to minus 2x. Clear? Yes or no? Okay, now what we can do, if we can interchange the two terms, okay, by changing the inequality. How to change? See, 8 is less than or equal to minus 2x, so we can write minus 2x is greater than or equal to 8. So if you are interchanging the position, then you will change the inequality also. Okay, now we have written in this way. Now we want to find x. Okay, so we have a minus 2 in multiplication. So what we will do? We will divide both the sides by minus 2. So let us divide by minus 2. And we know that if you are dividing both the sides by a negative number, the inequality will change. Okay, so when divided by minus 2, inequality changes from greater than or equal to less than or equal to. since dividing both sides by -2, therefore x is less than or equal to -4. Clear? Okay, now we will find out the solutions from the replacement set. So solution set less than or equal to 4. Which are the numbers less than or equal to 4? So starting from -4, -4, -5 and -6. -4, -5, -6. Okay, this is the solution set. Let us represent this on the number line. So -6, -5, -4, -3, -2, -1, 0, and -5, -6 and -4. These three are the required points. Clear? So this is the representation we have done on the number line. Question number 3 is over. Now let us solve the next question. Okay, question number 4. 3x minus 5 upon 6 is greater than 1 upon 2. X belongs to 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Okay, whenever you have rational expressions on both the sides, that is fractions, yes or no, positive or negative. So first we will try to eliminate the denominators. Clear? Now this can be done in two ways. Okay, but the most common way is what? We will take the LCM and then multiply both the sides with the LCM. So LCM of 6 and 2 is 6, and then we will multiply both the sides with 6. Okay, so let us first find out, the first step is to find out the LCM. So LCM of 6 and 2 is 6. Okay, now multiplying, say this is equation 1. Now multiplying equation 1 by 6 on both sides. Okay, so let us multiply 6 into 3x minus 5 upon 6 is greater than 1 by 2 into 6. 1s are. Okay, so now we have got a simplified inequation. 3x minus 5 is greater than 3. Okay, now as usual we are solving the same way we will solve. We will remove -5 first. So what shall we do? Adding 5 on both the sides. Therefore 3x minus 5 plus 5 is greater than 3 plus 5, since adding 5 on both sides. Okay, therefore 3x is greater than 5 plus 3, 8. Okay, now let us remove 3. So we will divide both the sides by 3, and therefore x is greater than 8 by 3, since dividing by 3 on both the sides. Okay, and therefore x is greater than 3 2s are 6. So this is the inequality. X is greater than 2 and 2 upon 3. That means greater than 2. Yes or no? The numbers which are greater than 2 and 2 by 3 will be 3, 4, 5, 6. So let us represent these numbers on the number line. So the number line is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we have to represent 3, 4, 5 and 6. Clear? Question number 5. Okay, question number 5. Seven x minus 4 into 3 minus x greater than or equal to 3 into bracket 2x minus 5. Okay, x belongs to set minus 3 to 3 minus 3 minus 2 minus 1 0 1 2 3. Okay, now let us solve the inequation. Okay, first what we will do, we will open these brackets, multiplying the numbers, this 4 with the two terms inside the bracket, and we will open the bracket. So 7x minus 4 3s are 12 minus minus plus 4x greater than equal to 3 2s are 6x minus 5 3s are 15. Clear? Okay, now let us further solve. 7 plus 4 11x. Now what you do, you take this term containing 6x, or let us keep on the right hand side only. Okay, now there are two terms of x on both the sides, so from one side we will remove that term containing x. So let us eliminate 6x. In order to eliminate 6x, what you will do, you will add minus 6x on both the sides. So we have 11x minus 6x minus 12 here. So my 6x is eliminated, since adding minus 6x on both sides, and therefore 5x minus 12 greater than or equal to minus 15. Okay, now we have to eliminate minus 12, so we will add 12 on both the sides. So 5x minus 12 plus 12 greater than or equal to minus 15 plus 12. Since adding 12 on both sides, okay, and therefore 5x is greater than or equal to minus 15 plus 12 will be minus 3. Therefore x is greater than or equal to minus 3 upon 5. Clear? So let us find out now the solution set. Solution set will be x is greater than or equal to minus 3.5, so minus 0 point something. Okay, and the numbers which are greater than that. Clear? So greater than that will be the numbers starting from 0. So 0 1 2 and 3. So 0 1 2 and 3 is the solution set. Now let us represent this solution set on the number line. Okay, so we have minus 3 minus 2 minus 1 0 1 2 3, and the answer is 0 1 2 and 3. Clear? So the representation is over. Question number 5 of exercise 4 we have completed. Okay, so I hope that the topics which are taught today you have understood well as the first 5 questions we have solved. Okay, if any queries you can get back to me. I will explain once again. By that time, take care. Thank you.